I get into some neighborhoods at Sterling Road. I am here, and this is Dundas West over here. And then we're walking up Sterling because Sterling has all these art galleries, right? So, and there's a couple of shows that are opening tonight that I want to go check out. And so there's one up here at the Toward Gallery, which I don't know why. Met up on this car. I don't even know where me I go for see if me at the right place. I don't think it's in that building. I hope it's not in that building. Now that I started videotaping. But I was of this walk-in, right? This kind of, like, this reminds me of the old days of going to warehouse parties where, you know, and this is before internet, social media, where literally, and even before cell phones, where literally you'd get these either flyers. You had to make sure you were wherever to get flyers. So we'd always make sure you go down to Queen Street West to get your flyers, you know, and we'd shop because Queen West was kind of the cool area. And then it became, you know, Queen West West and Queen West West West. So the west you go is more on the edge, things were. And yeah, you would then get whatever info. And sometimes where you'd call people or they'd call you at your home phone before you left your yard. You know, you'd spread the word. Oh, you know, we hear a party's happening here, or a party's happening there. Oh, you go on the road. And when you're on the road, you'd find out what's going on. Where's the party? Where's the whatever? So literally, we'd all be driving around, wandering, walking around going, I wonder where the party is, and where the warehouse party is, or where the whatever rave is, and whatever. And then we would end up in neighborhoods like this, late at night, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, listening for the sound. Listening for the sound of the, you know, beats. Yeah, so anyway, so that was what it was like back in the day. That's what this reminds me of whenever I'm walking in these neighborhoods. Right, and it's interesting how, oh, thank you for working safely. Isn't that cool? I was about to say, oh my God, you can smell the chocolate. And then over there, I love these kinds of branding. But then oh my God, you can smell the cocoa. And it smells like cocoa, like when you're a kid in the Caribbean, because, well, I grew up in Jamaica, but I know that people in other parts of the Caribbean also made cocoa tea. And you smell, so it smells like, you know. I never forgot the smell. I don't smell it anymore when I'm in Jamaica because, of course, everything is so modernized now. But I remember being a kid with my grandmother with an outdoor kitchen where she used a wood fire to cook, make tea, all of that. And that was most people's homes. And so the smells in the morning of preparation of breakfast, so you'd smell coffee, but you'd smell cocoa, and you'd also smell different things. Oh my God, it's very strong here. Ooh, the chocolate is so, This is lovely. Oh my goodness, it'd be lovely to be around. Me feel like me don't walk too far. Because where could the Toward Gallery be? I know it's not Mocha, which is that tall building there. Right? So, where may I go? Smell that cocoa. And then it's that condo there with that print. So I don't know why I never look in this if you see. You don't have a place. I mean, where I am is in the hub, and there's lots going on. But I want to tell you that sometimes I realize I'm at an age where any other move is quiet, dead. Come out for go find excitement, and then go back into quiet. Henderson. Sudforno is here, eh? Can you imagine? Tironi, Spaccio. I think it's here. Do you know where the Toward Gallery is?
The what?
Toward Gallery.
Oh, I don't know if it's the one around this side.
It's around there, yeah, because I think it's around 6. You are doing your makeup.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a little party to go to.
So you do drag?
Yeah.
I love it. What's your name? Drag name?
Franny Galore Wings is my name.
Say it again?
Franny Galore Wings.
I love that.
Thank you.
To see you doing your face, beating. Well, they call it beating, right?
Yeah. Thank you. What's your name?
Douglas.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, but I love how I'm catching you in this moment.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
And what music are you playing?
Oh, this is
soca.
Yeah.
So you're into soca music?
Yeah, of course.
What's your background?
I'm from here, but my parents are from Chile.
Really?
Yeah.
So how'd you get into soca?
Oh, because growing up,
Really?
it was everywhere here. Yeah.
Yeah? Because, I thought you were going to say, oh, they're from Trinidad or from Barbados or somewhere, but you love it, right?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It makes the body move,
Well, I hope you have more of that party that you're going to.
Thank you.
So you're here. This is your base,
Yeah,
right?
we live here, yeah.
Okay, and so you come out here, it's nice and cool. It's good for your makeup to set and all of that? Is that
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to sweat, so I'm doing it outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, well, I won't keep you. You
No,
gotta go.
thank you. Nice
all right,
meeting
nice to
you.
meet you. I'm
Enjoy
Douglas,
the
by the way. Did I tell you my name?
Yeah,
I'm Douglas.
you did.
Yeah, all right.
Take
Take
it
care.
easy.
Thanks. Here it is. But on that side of the building is our separate exterior entrance. All right. So here we are. Isn't that great? I love those moments. North side of the building.
Obviously, the florist isn't a celebrity.
This is what I mean? It's like these, and this was the kind of buildings we used to come to. All right, here we go. Towards. And that's the gallery. Look at it, it's so calm and quiet and cool. Hi. Good. I was walking along because I document as I'm doing stuff, and I was walking along. I was going, oh, this reminds me of being in the 80s and 90s going to a warehouse party trying to find the spot, and it's getting dark, and are we sure we know where we're going? So this is so cool. This area. Are you one of the curators or one of the?
Yeah, I'm the assistant director here of the gallery.
What's your name?
Yeah, Alexa.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Are you in your gallery or you've been around for a while?
We've been around for a few years, yeah, since 2017.
Right.
In this location since, I believe, 2019. I've been with the gallery since January, so I haven't been here the full time, but yeah, about 2-3 years.
Great. And what does it mean for you to curate a show with his work, Kareem's work?
Yeah, I mean, Kareem is such a great artist. I mean, when I saw the pieces for the first time, like just absolutely blown away by how amazing they are. And I mean, I've seen his work before, but these ones are just like an evolution of his work. They have a lot more kind of depth to them in terms of the paper cutouts and the fabrics that he's incorporated, a bit more of like a collage, assemblage like technique, which is really interesting. So it's been great.
Good. Is he here too?
Yes, he is here. He's right over there.
Okay, so I'll find him. No, because I've been following. I just found his. I stumbled on a IG post. I was like, actually no, I was at Mocha, and I saw his work in one of the galleries, and I was like, this is incredible. And I started following him, and every time I see his work, I'm just like, mwah.
Yeah.
So thank you for curating the work. And how long is the show up for until?
The show is up until, I believe, the first week of October. Around October 5th, we'll be closing it. So about a month.
Great. Thank you for talking to me. All right. Sure. Do you have anything? Soft drinks?
We have just San Pellegrino.
Okay, I'll have just that. Yeah. Just have a little of that.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
welcome.
Thanks. Look at this. Are you ready? Look at these. These are like incredible. Look at the detail. I love that attitude, eh? We know that woman. We know that couple. Oh, and look at the detail. We know this woman too. And she met a... Anyway, I want to create a whole story about how she's the other woman and she's like pissed that she's there. And anyway, and then look at the sandals. But look at the cutouts. I don't know if you can see it.
And also, I every Christmas I used to send my thanks for coming. Great to see you.
Folks.
We used to send
like a real
Look at the detail of the hair. And that hand.
My buddy just got married in track.
Stop.
Wow. We're going to be in your way. Just the massiveness of these. You have to have a little distance. And then go in close. These are so freaking incredible. Incredible. Look at the wood.
I talked to Sophia about it.
This little detail. The dress.
Yeah, I'm
This story rooted in Montreal for
March 1st.
And expression.
and in Montreal. Yeah, 6 o'clock.
The datiness of the wood, so you see that's old wood.
She's very back a bit, but yeah, I remember
This is the door.
well, the back, that side room, right through.
Almost like photorealism, but
My preference is a little more like unconventional or quirky or like
Yeah, she's got art. She's
Peas and rice, and peas and rice. We all have one of those pots or dishes. It's a pot now.
Set up like a swipe system. Like people swipe right on it.
Salad.
Yes, I would say.
So it's basically like
Just see. See those pictures. Wow. 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 Wow, wow, wow.
I thought he was He wasn't in the West.
Sorry, can I interrupt you for a sec? I know you're kind of, just for a minute. No, because I started following your work when there was a show over at Mocha where you had one piece in it. It was a strong piece. I was like, this is incredible. And then I started following you online, and so I kept seeing more of your work. I think it's just amazing, amazing. I mean, how would you describe? Because I almost say it's almost bordering on photorealism, but it's not quite. How would you describe it?
I don't know. These are all from like old family photos,
Right.
and I've been had the chance to pick them apart and collage them back together. These ones specifically are ones that I shot myself. So I am working from photos and as my reference images, but the photos are sometimes vernacular images that I have collaged back together. But, yeah.
Yeah, no, and I see that one. I kept looking at the print on her dress, and I started seeing the face of a little boy, and I was wondering if that was you, that you kind of...
Yes, I am some of them. Like the print, I have been historically working with like found objects, but then transitioning into creating my own and collaging it in the same way. So those are prints that I printed myself and also once found that I've taken and kind of collaged back together.
Brilliant. And what would you say overall for you when did you start doing this? Sorry, my name is Douglas, by the way. I should introduce myself. I'm Cloglo on Instagram, following you probably. Anyway, and I do this I kind of go around, go to events and grab, these little features because I like to promote what I love, right? To the rest of the world so they know about it, right? That's why I'm asking these questions. So when did you start working, like painting like this?
I have always been surrounded by art. My dad's an artist as well. So growing up, I was always helping him with his work. I studied it in school, did my undergrad at McMaster University, and then after that, I stepped away from it a bit, but then knew I wanted to get back into it, so I started to just make work and show, and then I got into grad school in 2017 and did that at University of Arizona, and I've been doing it ever since.
Excellent. And would this be really your work? This is what your work looks like, or do you do other kinds of work or other kinds of?
I've been working with dabbling into some screen print as well. 2 years ago, I did a piece with the same printed fabrics. I upholstered some chairs and so kind of some ready-made sculpture. But
yeah. And I was reading somewhere about the stenciling, like the cutout inside the print, that you like that idea of some kind of prints in behind the work that you do, right? Mm-hmm. Is there an inspiration, like another artist that you liked, that you follow, that you was inspired by with that? Or that was just you kind of saying, this is something I want to do and now I want to present my work?
Yeah, it's kind of just like jumping off of other things that I've done, ways to kind of embed more information into it. Right. Just kind of layering up of different ideas. Mm-hmm. Thinking about having the collage aspect of it, just like layering up the surface, thinking of the painting as something separate, thinking about collaging into the painting, thinking about creating the things that are being collaged back into it. So they're all different things that are standalone, but can also be kind of brought together and creating a single piece. And then, part of viewing it is going in and kind of picking those things out and being like, oh, that's something different, and how is that achieved? And just ways of engaging with the work in different ways.
And what would you say overall is the story you're telling in your work?
At first, my family story, like my parents immigrating to Canada and the journey of getting them there, the journey of them surviving there, the journey of them raising me and my two brothers, and now us, living and surviving and building our families there now. Right. So that story, but then that as a whole is a relatable story of immigrant families coming to Canada, but also still having families and homes in different parts of the world, and so the duality of being in two places at once. Right. So that's relatable and also unique to my family.
Yeah, and I was also thinking about that idea of migration, because when I saw your work initially, I didn't know that your background was Trinidad, and I just saw Jamaica. Like, as my background. I grew up there, came here. So you were born here, right? You were born here, yeah. Right. Yeah, did you go back and forth quite a bit?
Yeah.
Sorry, you're
my
gonna go.
older brother was born there. I was born. My parents immigrated the December before I was born in February. Right. December they moved and migrated middle of winter. Yeah. So and then we've been back since
Did you ever live there? Did you ever go back and live for a while, or did you spend some time?
I was very young. Yeah. So I was born here, but then we went back, and I lived there for I think almost a year. Mm-hmm. While my dad got set up here, and then we went back after that.
Yeah, no, because I saw your work, and initially I thought, oh, Jamaica. I just see Jamaica, right? And then I learned Trinidad, and of course I've traveled the Caribbean, and I was actually at Camille Turner's exhibition at home yesterday, and a group were we're talking about the fact that because one of her cousins lives in the Bahamas, and what her aunt moved to the Bahamas to marry a Bahamian, and then he was born there and grew up there, and he said it's really interesting because he said the similarities, right, just in terms of landscape, sometimes the houses, you can almost forget where you are if you don't hear people speak, right? Yeah. And so when I look at these images, I go, I know those people, right? That's my aunt, that's my uncle, that's right. And so the idea of that commonality of Caribbean, and so, but what this guy was saying, he said, but you have to remember, back in Windrush generation, we're all, at least those of us of British colonies, we're all really British. Because all of us had British passports if you had anything, and you could like work anywhere. And even the story of reggae music, you know, one of the guys that bust reggae as a singer was a Trinidadian who moved to Jamaica and now lives there, right? But he was the big singer of all the big songs at the beginning. So, and people were saying, well, how did that happen? Well, that's because at that time there's a lot of movement between the islands. So we were like one Caribbean, right? So I think that I feel that when I look at your work, I pick up that sense of, oh yeah, I recognize this place, and this place is common to my own experience. And I've been to Barbados, I've been to all these places, and I go, yeah, that looks just like what's happening, right, with the families. At the same time, especially when you feature families, it looks like any family anywhere in the world, right? Yeah. At a party, food, you know, the food might be different on the table, but the family gathering around helping themselves to food. You know, even the scene of, I mean, who doesn't have a picture like that, no matter what race, what background, ethnicity, wherever in the world you're from, right? Here in Canada or elsewhere in the world, right? So I love that universality of the way your work picks up all of that. So it seems that, and I think that's also part of what you're trying to say is, you know, as you know, my Trinity friends said, we did, right? Wherever we are, we did in all these kind of similar ways, right? Yeah. No, I find it powerful, your work, right? Do you ever, so where you say you're going next in terms of, is it similar or are there some ideas you're trying to play with, work with?
You know, I don't know. I'm in like I'm definitely in a, not necessarily a transitional period, but I am kind of in a exploring different things. I am doing a residency next year in Panama to kind of like, you know, play with some new materials, try to make work in a different part of the world, and see how that influences, see how it's same, see how it's different. I don't know necessarily know yet what the next step is. But I'm excited to explore and figure that out.
Yeah, that's beautiful, and I see that you're being picked up by collections. People are collecting your work, and you know, and hopefully you are making a living, right? Because every artist does. Because your work is phenomenal. No, I just love it. So thank you. I'll tag you when I post this, and wish you continued success, man, and to see more of your work. All right. Take care. All right. I love this.
Long story short, he was like, I'll figure it out, you guys just have it set. I get it, it's and it was the weekend. That's the thing that was so crazy. You guys need to go talk outside for 5 minutes. You're like, so tell me more about this. There's a holiday in February? I'm not so familiar.
But even just thinking that like a couple days before you could just get a table for 16 and rest.
I will also say it was the first time that my partner and myself said, okay, so there's like 3 people we like traveling with. And then it was like, excuse me, group of 16, it was like, first off, I know 6 of you, the rest are just like, that's the hardest part. Like, okay, we're gonna go to like 10 a.m., we're gonna go grab coffee to this museum, and they're like, oh, we'll just shower and join you, and then you're like, oh, 12:15.
Like who's responsible for this? Not you together, so
As soon And I say, as you get older, you start to be able to say, like, I love you so much. I can't wait to see you. Here's an Airbnb that's near us.
Amazing.
And then we can both do different things. This will be in the same city.
road trip we went on in the spring.
This one is. I have a beach in Tobago. Which is this one?
That does not seem like that's on Are they visiting?
What's your date and
It's actually chicken.
What kind of shirt from a
And then there's like things that are jumped over the sides.
sommelier general? I don't know.
Like, the house is built. That's great.
Let's just say amazing. Amazing. Love it.
I want to go.
So I just want to make sure I put that.
Yeah, of course, sorry.
It was there, right?
I'm going to general public.
Like literally Saturday.
All right, let's go. Pretty great. It's cool. I love this kind of idea, right? Then you get all of this going on back here. And there's Mocha. And we leave towards. Great show. See if I really am continuing because I want to see if the Queen has finished her makeup. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna see. Where's the makeup? Are they gone? Hey, I was coming back to find the makeup to see where the makeup had progressed to. It's coming out? Oh, I feel like I know you. I'm Douglas Stewart. I used to work in HIV/AIDS many years ago. Queer activist. Yeah. Hi, what's your name?
My name's Felix.
Felix? Nice to meet you.
Hi. I'm Yan.
Yan?
Yeah.
And you are?
Rose.
Rose, right. Douglas. I'm Douglas. Yeah, I came earlier and was doing their makeup, and I was like, oh no, I feel invested to see where it's at. Right, is it maquillage, right?
Yeah, it's the maquillage.
How does it feel to live somewhere where you're smelling chocolate all the time? Yeah, no, I know. But what's it like to keep?
If anything, it quells an urge because it's like I'm getting something from it, so I'm not going out looking
Oh, you
for
don't need
chocolate
to
or
get
something.
sweets, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's like you're
That
being
might just be me though.
you're being fed constantly like the such a pleasant thing rather than to smell something else, right?
In the city, we take what we can get.
Right. I just went to see the show around the corner.
Oh, what was that?
Kareem Anthony at Toward Gallery. He's a Trinidadian Canadian artist, and the work is all about his family just went on a trip together, family trip. And so he's got these beautiful paintings of just scenes of his family hanging out. And they're almost photorealists, right? Just stunning work. He's really skilled.
Sounds beautiful.
Yeah. You live in the hood. Go check it out.
Yeah, just come by. I mean, I live a little further away now.
Oh, you don't live with these? Oh, okay. Yeah. Is it like a group of your co-op-ish kind of
To some
situation?
extent, yeah.
Yeah.
We're community group unit too.
Yeah. Do you guys like work in the arts or work in different things?
Yeah, usually just supporting artists and
Yeah.
trans queer artists. And
Yeah.
It's been a little slow since COVID, but still trying to get grants to do like workshops. And
Great. I felt like I was invested in seeing the finished product. So great.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Did you go to the show?
I did.
Oh, what did you
I'll tell them
think?
it's really great. It's
you
worth
did.
it. And he only has like I think 4 or 5 pieces, but they're huge, right? And they're beautiful, beautiful
good,
work.
that's good.
So yeah. So I love it. Thank you
you.
for indulging me to catch the final look, complete,
Thank you.
and a little sparkle. Right?
Yeah, a little bit, a
We
little
need a
bit.
little sparkle. Is there a party, like something happening that you're all going to?
Yeah, it's the TIFF party that's happening. I don't know which one, but it's one of the TIFF ones. Yeah.
Okay. All right. You're going.
to a fancy one. I'm
You're not.
under.
Well, your pride is abolitionist, right?
I'm trying.
My country music. Oops, sorry.
No country. Why not?
My country music.
In the Caribbean, you know how country music is like a big thing, right? Like, you know,
The balance, yeah.
because one of the things I joke, because I'm Jamaican and I was there a couple of weeks ago, and every time a Celine Dion comes on, everybody loses their mind. And I'm like, why is Celine Dion such a big, to the point where people want to own her. They're like, don't you think she's born like out in the country somewhere? And it's like, no. Yeah, so country music has also been big, right? Yeah, as a kid.
So why are you in this neighborhood?
I just came to see the show, the art show.
Oh, okay.
And I walked up, and then they were doing their makeup, and I said, hey, this is a cool little moment. You know, and as a fellow queer person, it was like, I felt home, I felt grounded,
It's
connected.
like before COVID, it's like an underground queer spot.
Yeah,
Yeah, we used to do a lot of shit.
it's cool. When I was younger, I lived in a co-op, a couple of co-ops actually. And they were, queer, of color kind of situation, yeah. So it's cool to see you guys still kind of, doing it as you need. All right, I'm gonna make my way away. It's a pleasure meeting all of you,
It's like two.
and have a good night.
Yeah, one day.
Enjoy. And are you going to the party as well?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, I'm down in that area because I'm at King and Bathurst.
Okay.
So I had to like walk through the, they close off the streets. So yeah, so who knows? I might run into you again later tonight. All right, good night. Enjoy. All right, bye. So this is how it is here in Toronto. The lives we live, different kinds of lives. And all of it is important and valuable. And this is the world I want to live in, with all these kinds of different lives in it. Because otherwise I'm bored out of my skull. And I like all of it, right? I like going to the suburbs and chilling with my siblings and my cousins and my family and my friends who live out there. I like to be in the city with some people who live certain kind of lives. Are those apartments? Oh my God. Those are gorgeous. Can you imagine? Actually, no, I think it's just public space, because this is all part of Mocha. I don't know, but I think these are condos that they're building. Listen, I would live over here. I mean, it's a little bit, you know, you don't have services and businesses, but you know, that would be good too. Just chill. Look at this. This is fantastic. Look at these doors. It's like when you're in Cuba or you're in some countries in Europe, but also, what am I saying, Africa as well. You know, the Middle East. Ooh. Those Islamic countries know how to build a building, honey. This is when you look, oh, look at this kind of, talk about Islamic countries. Because when you're in Europe, like Spain, and you see all this kind of work. Is this what they call fret? Fret work? I don't really know these things, you know. Oh, is this Fornicultura? So let's put these signs up, but that doesn't mean just telling you that it's there as part of the spot. You are a superhero. Yeah, that's the seat because there's a bridge, there's a railway track there that you can't go across. But you're not supposed to cross over there. Yeah, that's across the bridge, so you gotta go this way. I wish you were a hero. And now a hero comes along. I don't know what I'm singing. You know, I mangle songs like nobody's business. I have no idea what words are. It sounds like this, so I just go with what it sounds like in my head. So this is all new. All of this is newer. That older building, and then they built all of this. And again, I don't know if any of it is living space, like live workspace, residency space for artists. They must have some of that. Anyway, I think it's all real cool. See if I come this way. I'm supposed to walk up that street. I think there. What's this hot pop factory? See, I think that doesn't take you anywhere. There's some condos back there and stuff. That looks more interesting to walk through there. This is just a row of houses. How many units? Yoga Toronto. Ooh. Oh my God, people are in there right now. That's the back of something. Gallery 1888. Do. What time is I go walk? I was gonna make a turn back. Oh yeah, I can get back onto Bloor there. Yeah, I remember coming back here once. Andrea lived there. Back there one time, and then yeah. Do. Out the road in here. It's Jamaica. I know those people. This is called Rutan Street. And over there, oh, that's Symington. So what's that? Lower Symington or something? Yeah, but we're gonna go. Gonna go east, so that is west towards Dundas West. That's where Dundas Street West turns north up on at Roncesvalles and then comes up. So I'm continuing all the way up into the northwest end of the city, into what we call the Junction. In fact, some of this is being called Junction. I think Dion has a condo up here somewhere. This reminds me of King Street West. When you go under the bridge from Sudbury over to Jefferson. Yeah, that's cute. Here we go. This is Toronto in the night. Oh, Carter, you've given me that forever. Lovely, lovely evening. I feel like when she said, "Are you retired?" I was like, that's what I should be. I need to figure that out. How am I going to be retired sooner than later? Because I do live semi like I'm retired. So I mean, if I can find a good balance actually of doing, because I'm doing some parts, I'm thinking, why did I say yes to this? I don't want to do this work because it's stressful. And in some cases, they're kind of side-eyeing me about my rate. And I'm just like, you know what? Let's up front say, this is the rate. Especially when it's work that I'm not a fan of. Like, really double down. I mean, if it's work I love and I'm supporting and helping people out, I'll even do it pro bono, right? But, yes, I got to figure that out. All right. Oh, here we are, a gentleman's club. Paradise. this? St. Helens Avenue. And this is the Valley Villages here. And I love the Africa shop. And where we're going, because they say 7 a.m. to 2, 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. She said. I love this. The Christian Fellowship is next to the Gentleman's Club. As it should be. I mean, don't you love that idea? That juxtaposition. Right? Yeah. And here it is, international cuisine. Alright. I'm up today. I did a feature on this already, so I'm done. I'm done. Yeah? Ready? I know what he has today. See, that's what you do. You come and you let people know, I know you're here, I'm busy, I'll be right with you. That's all you have to do. You don't make people say, oh, wait, because then sometimes people leave, they walk out. So I just respect what he just did. He's like, 1 minute. You know, bit blunt, but I will take that. Oh, cheesecake. And just all I want to do is ask him if he's the owner, and that's it. Right? You're the owner, right? Are you the owner?
Me?
Yeah.
One of them.
One of them, okay. No, because I came in the other day and did a little video feature with the woman, and she said, "Nah, you're away, you're coming for the night, you do the jerk, all of that stuff."
Oh.
So that's why I just want to double check. All right. So I posted the video, a lot of feedback, a lot of people watching it. They're coming to check you out, so, you know, that's right. So now they can see this is one of the people who own the place, right? That is it. I'm going to close this off for tonight.